Okay.
Jesus
What the fuck was that?
Like you just fucking pumped up an airsoft gun.
What up, gamers?
This Let's Play brought to you unofficially by Monster.
It's unofficially. Pay me.
This
Officially.
is sponsored by Monster. My wife doesn't call me that.
I thought you were just going to say, my wife doesn't call me anymore.
My wife is leaving me for a husband.
Quite a spot to air your dirty laundry.
My wife is leaving me for a man named Esteban. He wears the same tank top every day.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to follow up on that. It's the most random fucking thing that ever said before. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Final Fantasy Esteban 7 playthrough. Shit,
Esteban,
I don't
what
know
the
what
fuck?
the fuck's going on anymore. I don't know. Cloud looks like an Esteban. No, he doesn't actually look like
No,
Esteban
he
at all.
doesn't.
He looks like a Danish girl.
He probably fucked someone named Esteban.
He looks like a Jeff.
A Jeff?
How do you get Jeff out of that?
Jeff.
Jeff.
My name Jeff.
Okay, so anyway, last part in that beef of a part, we got everything we needed to infiltrate Don Corneo's place. Remember, no men allowed. So Cloud had to dress as a woman in order to gain access.
Hey, if it works.
Yeah.
Like, if it works, like, look, we're in Don Cornhole's place now.
Yeah, basically.
I like Don Cornhole. I
And
like
again,
that.
We're here because we saw Tifa head inside here, and Tifa is on a mission herself. I hope. Because...
God remember she was actually in this for the Don.
For the Dawn, yeah. She's in the BDSM. It's a fucking sex dungeon,
The
man.
fuck is that slab, though?
It's exactly what you think.
Is that where
it is.
Doomslayer's from?
That's not where Doomslayer's from.
See, my thing is, I get the slab. I don't get the coal pit.
I have to agree. I don't get the coal pit at all.
It's for a hot sauna.
Maybe they're into poking each other with hot pokers and shit.
Quantum fetish mechanics.
It's
everything
a fetish
will be fetishized.
somewhere. Yeah, it's a fetish to someone. The slab, though, man.
It's the slab.
You know, it's funny because like my first playthrough, I thought that was like a crime scene. It's like, oh, there's a chalk outline on the floor. I didn't immediately pick up that it was a BDSM dungeon. But look at the tools on the bottom there. You got a mace.
What the fuck is a mace
a
there?
screwdriver.
A screwdriver. I see
whip.
the whip. The whip makes sense. The fucking coal pick, though.
That's like extensive cock and ball torture.
Yeah.
CBT.
By the way, if you ever go to a therapist, make sure they define what they mean by CBT. They mean cognitive behavioral therapy. I took the wrong lesson out of that, and it was a fun night at the beach.
You mean this isn't the cock and ball torture session?
I was told
sorry
to come.
say.
I was told to come here for some CBT by my therapist. Ow!
Oh, I'm sorry to say you wasted your time. This is still coming out.
No, I don't consider it wasted.
This is the third person this week.
I love the new fetish. It's not entirely wasted.
I have to be the girl for the night.
Yeah.
And Cloud is just screaming in his soul.
Screaming eternally. Yeah, that's entirely why Tifa's here. Tifa needs to be Corneo's pick so that she can get close to the dude and learn some information. Basically, what's happening is that Barrett has learned information from, I guess, a Shinra executive. I think it's implied to be the same dude they fucked with in the train.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not sure. That Shinra has something planned with Sector 7, and Tifa is here to find out what.
Call me Oops.
Now I'm really hoping they make Aerith a klutz just to fuck with us. You're right. Well, you do look the role.
Well, you're here, aren't you, Cloud?
And I hate how you look prettier than me. Sounds off.
No, it's because we're hearing it from the laptop, not the TV.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. And there's a bit of a latency.
Yeah.
Not the audience knows what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway, because
Corneo is a white guy, apparently, that has, like, the most weebish mansion ever. Or he's supposed to be Asian, I don't know.
maybe it
Yeah, like, or
just
maybe
has a taste for the
he has a taste for the culture and the aesthetic.
probably.
Weeb.
I don't know, maybe. Well, I mean, just because you're a weeb, it doesn't make it no less valid.
Fair enough. Did he always wear glasses?
What, the dude on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, because in PS1 the model quality is so low you can't really see shit like that.
Okay, all right. I never thought he did.
Look at this dude on the right with his Mickey Mouse white shoes, and the dude on the left with his Woody. There's a snake in my boot.
I know, those are some phenomenally big and white shoes the dude's wearing on the top right.
Meanwhile, Corneo's wearing fucking daggers.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't have toes.
It's still weird and funny to me that Mark Hamill's voicing him in the remake.
Yeah. He also has a cigar in his mouth.
Hamill always loved voicing villains.
Yeah. Anyways, as we got all the optional items, we're pretty much guaranteed to get picked from Corneo.
Interestingly enough, I was wrong in the last part. Apparently, Tifa's the default pick, and Aerith you have to work a little harder for. I had it reversed.
You mean oops?
Yeah, oops.
How do you have to work a little hard for Aerith to get picked?
Do you need to get like the right combination of the clothes and wig,
Right.
but then nothing else. I think I don't fully remember the exact numbers.
So
If you get like the best wig and the best dress, but none of the makeup or shit, it's Aerith. If you don't, it's Tifa, and if you get everything, it's Cloud.
that a soft dress, you know my taste at all.
I just like how you got a trophy just covering the text.
There's
Oh,
a hyper behind his
Baby.
bed.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Hold on, I'm gonna need drugs for this shit. Give me a second, baby.
There will be no amount of drugs that would eliminate this.
Okay, so
Or
like,
therapy.
all right, so you got this hyper. I'm gonna use it real quick.
Oh
It gives me sadness.
Hyper gives you fury.
Was
All
it
right.
happy for you? Okay, yeah. Then either way, both make sense.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cornhole.
Just pump the tranquilizer in my ass. It gives me sadness. Give me this hyper, and I'm fucking furious that I'm in this situation.
How do you know that?
And he's naked underneath. Oh, fuck. I left my uniform in the clothing shop.
My personal favorite thing will be they change Corneo into a bisexual, and Corneo's just there shrugging his shoulders like, all right.
All right, just give me a paper bag.
A paper bag.
Oh,
It only covers the spike, though.
Yeah, no, but he's the cigar burns through the bag because he forgot to take it out. of his
I
mouth.
forgot that they just threatened him by cutting his dick off in
Yeah.
this.
Well,
Yeah, I
no,
know. This is kind of one of the things about Aerith that got lost for a while in future translations. I was like, they played up Aerith as this completely pure woman. I'm like, this woman threatened to smash a Mafia Don's balls.
Yeah, that is one thing I'm hoping that remake doesn't retcon in any way. It was like Aerith is always like, I mean, she's always pure, but it's also like she's not.
She's also slum.
Yeah, she's she's raised in the slums, so she's got a bit of a street smart side to her, and I really like that about her. But compilation of Final Fantasy puts her up as like, she's always been a messiah complex. It's like she's destined for greater things. It's like, yeah, but she didn't exactly invoke that spirit in 7.
Right.
So hopefully remake stays true to that.
I feel like it would.
I think it will
Because
too.
because the thing is with remake, if you're gonna remake 7, you want to make sure that like you get like a lot of details that were in the other in the previous version, but like you also want to make sure that like everything that's from that version can translate well into today.
Which is going to be a very uphill battle when you think of it.
It's going to be an uphill battle.
It's an uphill battle because you have to remember the original game was 1997.
Yeah,
Since
and
then,
it was also
it was made during. It was made in the time.
No.
It was also.
But my point is that since then, in the 23 years, we've had the compilation and then some added into the mix.
Also, you got to worry about cultural tastes and what shifted. And like I said before, like multiple times in earlier parts, 7 is a very politically incorrect
Well, I don't
game
think
by
cultural
nature.
differences will have anything to do with reflecting Aerith's personality because, as far as we know, they don't. Well, I mean, they changed Cloud, but for the wrong reasons.
So how are the preparations going? I just took a shit.
Yeah. You carry on. Do you want to keep going with that line of questioning?
By the way, I love how Dedger's looking to remake.
Yeah, it looks great.
He looks like a military man.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited for this
What
remake.
did I tell you about calling him my first name? First name. I mean, title, I guess.
One thing I do have to confess I love about Reva's the only person who bothered to read the fucking ethics code book. The mayor's against this anyway. The mayor ain't gonna do
Mayor
shit.
doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
In this city. Even he himself admits that.
Then again, cushy ass job.
Yeah. Yeah, it pays
So
good.
so is he just a figurehead?
Yeah.
Basically. In like
In-
the purest definition.
In Japan, that would be more of a point of anger because they hate being kicked upstairs in their culture because they don't like the idea of not doing anything at work. America, I would just kick up my feet and enjoy the fucking pies. Pay me 10,000 plus to do fucking nothing. That is the
That's the
American
dream.
dream. Jinx.
No, you said American. I didn't say American.
I said American, then we both said dream. And I Jinx.
No,
said
you
dream.
said American. Fuck you.
Jinx only qualifies if you guys said the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Then we did. We said dream.
No, we didn't say the exact same thing.
I was talking about the phrases and sentences.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, hello.
Yeah, dipshit.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out later if Tifa's all right.
No, she's
Anyway,
fine.
so we're battling in the sewers.
Lizard people.
These are Sahagins,
Lizard
I believe.
people.
Sahagins or Kojins, so one of those two.
The weird thing about the Sahagin in general is sometimes they have a weird mechanic where they reduce all physical damage to 1.
Yeah,
I think it's after you get hit with water gun.
I always took it as like for this turn they just hit right on their command menu and hit defend.
Could possibly be.
Yeah, that's the way I always took it because Matt's absolutely right. Sometimes you'll attack them and say, oh, 1 point of damage. Like, well, I guess
Either
we're
these
not
are the
winning
Sand
this fight.
Sahagin anyway.
Yeah, but bolt magic though is what you want to be using. Again, water.
Well, they're all
creatures.
wet.
Yeah, they're all in duty water.
Doo-doo water.
Butt slot water.
But oh baby,
Oh,
And Tifa decides to
oh
go back
baby,
to bed.
I'm knee deep in butt slug.
Oh God, we're stepping in swamp ass.
Oh, dear.
Ugh. Look, I know we're in a sewer, but you don't want to have a battle movement right here anyway. Oh, thank God, it's the boss battle.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's a Mafia done without his little Minotaur?
Oh God.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I guess Don Cornelius just had this thing in the sewer just in case to get rid of traders or some other shit. This is apps. I think it's apps.
Yeah.
And apps is kind of dumb.
Now, but I wondered what they're going to do for the remake battle.
Remake battle. Well, I mean, remake battle. You can
There
see
still is the sewer tsunami attack, but I don't think he's going to hurt himself as much with it.
No. But he still gives me the idea that he may not be the smartest tool in the shed.
It's a Minotaur that survives off of
You
sewer
mean
sharpest
food.
tool in the shed.
He's not
yeah.
the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Yeah, or there's no the sharpest tool in the shed anyway.
It's as quoted by the famous band Smash Mouth.
Yeah. Anyway, I believe Apps' weakness is fire.
Did Khan ever get all that makeup off him?
No. Well, maybe he landed.
It probably wiped off as he took off the dress.
No, it wiped off as soon as he landed face first in the duty water.
The sewer tsunami will hit one of 2 ways.
Yeah,
What happened there?
it's cool.
Anyway,
I don't know. You really need to learn to keep moving on with the show because the audience has no idea what the hell you're talking about when you say that.
I can't. It just fucking paused for a second.
Oh, you got a crit on that.
But yeah, Apps has 2 separate attacks: the sewer tsunami that'll hit your party members in the front, and then the other one where it's gonna hit from the back like this.
Like this one, yeah. He starts going ape
This
shit
one hits
or
more.
app shit.
App shit, good
Yeah,
pun.
it gets because it hits you from behind. It does double the damage. That also means your limit breaks are likely to guarantee to be fooled from the result of that. As such, healing one with Aerith. It's going to negate
It's
all
the
that
basic
tsunami
heal all.
damage.
It's good.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't have to rely on all materia.
Doesn't need all materia. It's highest priority because it's a limit break. Just a good heal all around.
And there goes his
Nice.
Minotaur.
We do healing win 8 times. We get sealing evil, or it's called seal evil.
Yeah, which is nifty. Stop, silence, and well, actually, it's not sure if it's stop or paralysis and silence.
Yeah, because is there a difference between stop and paralysis in this game specifically?
They're just 2 different statuses with 2 different properties to them, but they ultimately serve the same function.
Like one's magical, one's physical.
I would guess, yes.
That's the only thing I can think of as to why they would be different.
Or which begs the question: why have both of them in at all?
Well, again, because one's magical, one's physical. You know, it basically any same reason why you would have a physical attack and a magic attack. Why can't the same be applied to statuses? I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like your mileage may vary on the inclusion.
I don't think I've ever seen that red crab enemy.
The red crab enemy?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that monster.
Yeah, it seems relatively mundane compared to the Sahagins.
Right, but it's also at the same time never seen one.
Yeah, it's also a really giant crab.
Maybe Apps had more to eat down here than we thought.
Maybe. Yeah, so this is what we're talking about right there. Just like, hit defend. Just like, no, you're not going to do that much damage to me
So
right
wait,
now.
they're called Sahagins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like their design kind of reminds me of a Japanese mythical creature called a kappa.
That's what they
It
are.
could be a kappa, too.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That's
why
what Bowser's
I'm
spelled off of.
kind of like going. I'm switching between terminologies because Final Fantasy usually calls them different things in every
Yeah.
game. Some games are Sahagins, some games are Kojins, some games are Kappas.
So, but for the sake of 7, they're just Sahagins.
I would tell you the answer off the top of my head, but again, like I said last time, 7 doesn't have the enemies listed on the command menu
Yeah.
without having to hit the help button, which is like the first Final Fantasy to do that because this is when the user interface became really simplified. 8 even more so because 8 got rid of the blue window.
Yeah.
You know, it was just numbers, ATB, and I think that's it, right?
Yeah, you only found out the name of the monster when you paused it.
Yeah, really?
If you press the, I forget how you got to go about it. Either you select the attack command and you hold on the enemy. I think if you pause it, that's just a vibration menu.
Yeah.
It'll bring up like a separate box that'll target, and then it'll show you the name of the monster.
Yeah.
Their scan is also one of the most detailed I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, 7 is I think the last Final Fantasy to use the classic interface. Blue windows, white text.
Oops, I got mixed into all of this.
I kind of do it again though if you do it in 9.
9 you got close. Like the window, the blue window could be activated, but it wasn't like the classic window.
Yeah, it looked
there
like,
was no white borders.
Right.
Yeah. And even that, like I kind of hate the blue window in 9. Like I'd rather it be gray.
I make it blue every time.
Oh, okay. Nothing as elaborate as 6 though. 6 let you fuck with the window every other color. Of the
7
rainbow.
does too.
Does 7 do that?
Yeah, in the settings, there's like an option where you see like the blue window bar. You can fuck with the coloration scheme throughout
Can you
that
make, like, a
RGB.
chocobo?
Yeah.
That does have a chocobo.
Also,
background?
that's how.
Oh,
People,
it doesn't have a chocobo background though.
So
No.
that's how people do it. Because like a lot of times when I'm seeing like different images or gameplay of 7, the UI color is always different.
Yeah, like you can customize it to whatever you want.
I never knew that.
I find no problem with the default blue.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Why can't I steal from a ghost? It's a miracle I can't even steal from a ghost in the first place. This is
Yeah.
we're fighting ghosts.
Yeah, these things are the rare sources for ghost hands. They're the only place in the game, and where you get the only item in the game that lets you drain MP. And you can also hit these things with undead magic.
Yeah. But the gimmick with the ghosts, though, is that you hit them with a physical attack, they will disappear for the remainder of the turn, and you can't hit them anywhere. I'm not sure if it's just physical attack, maybe magic
It's
too.
physical. You can hit them with fire magic to do more damage, or you can heal them and do more damage because they suffer the undead mechanic. You
That's
had
right.
worse timing with that this
I
one.
know, absolutely. Well, no, I'm kind of brain dead at this point, too.
Oh.
I'm literally fighting a ghost. Zap. Ghosts.
Okay,
Go
they do,
away.
they do disappear with magic. I
And then
wasn't
he
aware
come
of
right
that.
back. Are they gone? No, Jim. They're still alive.
So Bill, we attack tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go for, because now that we got the steel materia, I'm sorry to say, battles are going to get a little longer.
Oh, you stole Ghost Hand.
because
Yeah, stealing
You
is-
stole the Ghost Hand. Holy shit.
It's just there like,
he blows his thumb and it pops back up. But as I was saying earlier, the sewer gives you the steel materia, and in 7 you want to steal
quite
a
bit.
lot. Not like 9, but there's a lot to get in 7 from stealing.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of rare items that, well, ultimately aren't like the most important in the grand scheme of things. Still are kind of like rare in the one of a kind fashion sort of thing.
Like, you start up a battle and then Cloud puts the steel materia on. I think I'm about to steal.
Movie where they did that? They yelled their shit like Pokemon.
A striking staff. I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. It's no better than what Cloud's doing. Cloud's just pretty much going up to it going, yoink. Pick the pocket.
This is mine now. Thank you.
Question, how am I grabbing this Ghost Hand?
Where'd it go afterwards?
Yeah, I know. Why is it one use?
How does this work?
Yeah. If it's not just for one-use items, though, stealing often gives you something that is really advantageous for you this early on in the game. We're going to find out as early as this area that we're in right now, because one of the enemies that we're going to encounter not too
Eligor.
far now, has the striking staff for Aerith, which is really good at this point in time. You're about to lose Aerith. Spoiler warning, for a bit. But it's something to have in the later half of Midgar and as we're heading into the overworld for the first time.
The Dean Glows are weak to ice.
Yeah.
But you don't have that.
But Dean Glows are another enemy you want to steal from. You can steal ethers from them. And if not just for having MP restoration, you can just sell them too. Again,
They make some pretty good money.
750 gil a pop. So if you want to take some time to, just grind ethers, you can make a lot of fucking cash early on.
But in your case, it looks like Oops is going to need a quick ether.
Yeah.
Which when you realize that it was like actually Ropanol and the ether is actually shorthand what we use for Ropanol. So we're just giving her like roofie.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, whatever, I guess. Fucker.
Hey, you want to check around the areas for potions on the ground? Also check the barrels. You get items in there as well.
Yeah, eat your ether out of a trash.
Damn right. Hey, I mean, no one's using it.
I mean, yeah. Like, if it's there, it's there. And if it's full,
They're
fuck yeah, I'm
already
taking it.
Already steal ghost hands. What's stopping us from just getting ethers from a barrel?
Yeah, ether, my bad, I'm wrong. Ether's basically just some volatile liquid that's highly flammable.
Anyway, so again, I believe this is the encounter with him here. All right, so this is the dude that we're talking about. This is where you can steal air striking staff. Also, he only appears in the top part of the training graveyard.
Huh.
You cannot spawn him from below.
And you
the
got it.
area.
Nice.
Yeah, first fucking steal though. That's it. The rest of my luck is gone for the rest of this playthrough.
And he is asleep.
It's gonna take me like
He
20
always does.
tries to get me hard edge. 30 tries to get me carbon bangles. What else is there?
Atomic Scissors.
Atomic scissors. Yeah, that one always gave me trouble too.
The Rising Sun.
That was for Yuffie. What enemy was that again?
Diamond Weapon.
Was that Diamond Weapon? That was for Diamond Weapon. God.
I-beams.
Mono laser. You're only gonna hear it in one place.
Yeah. Well, no.
It's also going to give you a really bad kissing disease.
You mean
Oh, yeah.
herpes?
No, it's a mouth disease. It's
No,
not quite
mono.
herpes.
He's talking about actual mono.
Okay.
Hackety hack.
Don't come back.
Hackety hack. Don't strike back.
Ew. Still no cross slash.
Hackety hack. Hi, I'm Zach.
So you did manage to get a nice weapon for Aerith, but Aerith is your mage, so that's kind of like jack shit, Jack. But
Yeah. I'm also
What the
turning off
fuck is that?
I'm turning off random encounters because I just want to move trains. I just want to play with my toy trains right now, okay?
So that's what it looks like when you turn it off.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good signal.
and with this, I'll make the enemies disappear. How'd you do that,
How
Cloud?
do I do it, folks? How do I do it?
All right, guys.
Which is probably something Tifa's asking Cloud right now. How'd you do that?
All right, guys. With the clap of my stumps, there will be no more enemies.
How do you do? I'm Claude Stiff.
Very acrobatic, Cloud.
Amazing.
This is my friend Tiffany Hard On.
And this is my other friend, Mistake.
Ooh, oops.
No, that's the other girl.
Yeah. Anyway, small puzzle here. Got to move the trains in a proper sequence in order to get access to this because we can't walk around this area.
Of course not, for some godforsaken reason.
No, pre-rendered backgrounds are a bit.
Mode 7.
No,
That's name of 7.
What's that nothing to do with it? Anyway, I got bored. No, I actually paused the game though. I had to go to the bathroom.
Well,
He's gonna stay there he's gonna stay there no matter what.
Oh, that's
Godspeed.
really sad. Okay, well, we'll find out we'll find out the fate of that dude and everyone else in Sector 7 with the beginning of the next part. See you guys then.
suspense.